Hello and welcome to today's episode of Whoniverse Weekly, where we are going to be doing the one and the only Whoniverse Awards of 2023. Hi Johnny.
Woo! Woo! Who was that on the mask? I didn't see. David Tennant.
I have all of them up to 13.
Oh. You have Jodie as well.
Yeah, she's somewhere. I'll have to dig her out next time. Maybe every episode I'll do a new one.
Oh, good. Equality. We have the woman as well.
Just want to say we're going to be decorating there's going to be some, next time you might see some changes with oh, looks like there's a little bit sticky here.
You say we will be decorating.
Yeah,
I'm not 13. I don't get the magazines anymore.
On the Easter... I was going to say people like your screen mask. You know what? Don't bother.
I've got a... Did they?
Yes, people did like your screen mask from the EastEnders podcast.
Ah.
Starpiece review. Something that I do want to mention as well, for people who may be interested, is obviously if you have this version, viewers, of the Doctor Who magazine, which was the December
It's glossy now.
version. Yes, it's glossy. That's why I get it.
Mine were like napkins. They're not when I used to get them.
There is the official Christmas quiz at the back of it, guys, and the answers are in the next issue in January, which I'll be getting as well for the podcast, because whenever that's out, we're going to be going through these, and then I'm going to be quizzing Johnny, and we're going to be seeing what he knows. So also, if you have this issue,
that would be good.
Put your answers in the comments down below, and then when we reveal the answers, whenever that issue comes out, you can see how close you are. But we have a survey to get through. We have lots of voters. We've had thousands of votes on the YouTube polls, and we've had quite a few votes on the actual survey poll as well. So the Whoniverse Awards. Are you ready, Johnny? Are you ready? You can guess as well. We'll see how close you get. So, and we'll also answer too.
I voted for ones as well, so I'll go for what I thought.
Yeah. So, what was your favourite episode? The nominees are The Star Beast, The Wild Blue Yonder, The Giggle, and The Church on Ruby Road.
That's a really hard one to say. I think Star Beast is safe to say no one's going to put that as their favourite.
That's rude.
Just a hunch. I think that it will be either The Giggle or Wild Blue Yonder, I think.
Right,
I voted for Ruby. Alright then. It's the Ruby Sunday, isn't it?
Okay, I would have put... So wait, what was your answer? I was not listening to a word you just said.
Well, you must have been, because you told me I was wrong, so it has to be Ruby Church, Sunday Street.
Oh, no, I said you're right, darling. I was being Elaine. So, you wanted it... So your favourite out of that was the Christmas special?
I think so.
My favourite was the one before
Yeah.
The Giggle. I think The Giggle was the best out of that run. And we'll go kind of bottom up. At 5.4%, you're right, is the Star Beast at the bottom.
Yeah, it was still good, but let's just move on.
13.5%, which is obviously second place, or no, second from bottom, whatever, is the Church on Ruby Road.
Yeah, okay,
Then
it's a shame.
32% of people said The Giggle, and then 48% of people said Wild Blue Yonder.
Yeah, so do you remember when I said it would be Wild Blue Yonder and you went,
I didn't say okay. Oh, this one is very diverse. So
we love to see that.
Lovely. And now I can't get back up to the bloody score. Okay, there we go. So
I'm glad it's Wild Blue Yonder was I think it's deserving of the top.
Yeah, I think it's
character driven.
Yeah. I think it's like the Wild Blue
unsettling.
Yonder's the best, but my favourite's The Giggle.
Yeah, favoritism. My favourite's the Church one. Can't wait to talk about that. The Church one.
The Church one. Favourite Doctor Who 2023 moment. The nominees are Doctor and Donna meet again. The Doctor gets her memories back. Donna gets her memories back. The TARDIS reveal. The Doctor talks about the flux in Wild Blue Yonder and that whole kind of, oh, it was my fault thing. The Wilf cameo.
No.
The Toymaker meets the Doctor. The Puppet Show and the Game. Spice Up Your Life. Bioregeneration, Game of Cat.
Spice Up Your Life.
What was that? I'm trying to go down on this thing. It's not working.
Spice Up Your Life. Everyone of your life. Can we sing that, or are we going to get...
Okay, there we go. The Doctor's garden party, which is, where he's kind of eating stuff. I'll give that a go, babe, when Shooty's running across the roof and Millie's on the ladder, that whole kind of segment. And then, of course, the Goblin song, which also includes Shooty singing in it too.
Does it?
Yes.
Well, you didn't specify that, because my favourite moment would be changing.
Okay, well,
I can't...
Out of that list, what did you put?
So, out that list, I put read them again. What? No, it's just a joke. What did I say? What I want. What I wanted to put now is the Goblin song. I'm obsessed with them singing. I love it. I hated it, and now I love it. I can't get it out of my head. But I did put "Spice Up Your Life."
I put "Spice Up My Life" as well. I think that was the best. I think second probably.
Spice Up Your Life.
I think second probably would have been
the Goblin song.
Yeah. Anyway.
Or Doctor and Donna meet. If that's the specific part though, if that's where she's like, the boxes. That's not the good part. I liked Meep coming in and everyone and Sylvie saying, "Don't look, don't look." Sylvia, don't care.
Sylvia, she's on this poll, so we'll see what she gets. Anyway, bottom place at 1%. No, sorry, 2% was the Doctor's Garden Party. Fair enough, it wasn't really that special. Then we have at joint 5.3. We have I'll give that a go, babes. Shooty on the rooftops, and then joint with that.
Yeah.
Was what was that? Joint with that was the Doctor talks.
I didn't even know the flux. Yeah, no, I didn't even know he said that on the roof. I'll give that a go, babe. I was thinking, when the heck did he say that? It's actually quite funny now thinking back, but at the time I was a bit confused.
Then next up, which is quite low down, I think you're gonna cry, is the Goblin song at 7.9%. So it's very close to 8.
That's right then.
Then at 10%, we had the TARDIS reveal. And then it jumps up massive, well, not that bigly, but anyway, bigly, just make up a word. Then at 15%, we have the puppet show and the game. So when they're kind of doing their card game or whatever. 23% in second place is Spice Up Your Life. And at 28.9% is the Wilf cameo in the number 1 spot.
Oh, it's quite upsetting.
It is, considering it's his last ever appearance in anything.
And then in the giggle, you could just tell, obviously, it was just a body double, and it was just Donna.
You go with the Doctor, Donna!
That was so... Bless him. We're so lucky we got that last scene. And in the Unleashed... Is it Unleashed, the new Confidential?
Yeah.
In that one where he's sat there talking about it. Very special. Bless him.
Anyway.
It wasn't his birthday yesterday?
Yes, it was. Happy birthday, Bernard Cribbins.
Aww. That's so upsetting. Okay, move on. Can't be asked.
So, the best Whoniverse performance of this year. The nominations are David Tennant, the 14th Doctor, Ncuti Gatwa, the 15th Doctor, Millie Gibson as Ruby Sunday, Catherine Tate as Donna Noble, Neil Patrick Harris as the Toymaker, Gemma Redgrave as Kate Stewart, Miriam... is it Margoyles or Margulies?
Margoyles.
Miriam as the Meep, and Yasmin Finney as Rose Temple Noble. Who did you put?
Donna, because obviously I love Catherine Tate.
I put Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, okay. I liked him in the Smurfs.
I think...
And the Smurfs too.
I just think obviously this could be down to the writing, probably is a lot of it too, but like every... And also I think it's probably because, we've had the Doctor on for so long as well. But every time Neil Patrick Harris... Okay, let me just restart. When I was watching the giggle, obviously I'm like alert the whole time. But as soon as Neil Patrick Harris was there, it's like you're on edge. Like you're sitting up, you're ready. It's like, I don't know. That's what I thought. But you put Catherine Tate. I wonder where she is actually. Oh.
I put Catherine Tate. So I agree with you. Neil Patrick Harris he was brilliant, especially the accents, the tones of, the tones of the problems of the time that his character was portraying. Back in the
60s.
Back when he was selling didn't pay attention. I put Catherine Tate because of when she thought she was left behind and she was about to die, and the tears, emotion. As a comedic actor that she is, she can just as well do the hard hitting. Oh my god, it was so... You've got the wrong one! Perfect, by the way.
That was good.
That's why I chose her.
I thought just another thing I loved with Catherine Tate was the bit when she was like, "I'm already running," and like her face, she's not like panicked, she's just like bored, like she's just running away, and it's like she's so used to it. Anyway, so joint bottom place, obviously these are all really great actors, which is why they're on the list, but joint bottom place was Catherine Tate, Donna Noble, and Gemma Redgrave, Kate Stewart.
Yeah, okay.
Then some people didn't even make the cut, but I think that's probably because they weren't in it enough. 13% was the Meep, so obviously another voice actress, Miriam. Then we had at 21% was Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor. 28% was the 14th Doctor, David Tennant. And then at top place with 31% was Neil Patrick Harris as the Toymaker.
Yeah, so that's convenient for you, isn't it?
Very much. We should have scored points to see who got the closest, but then again, I'm looking at the answers. So then next is best cold open. So for people that don't know, that's the bit kind of before the intro. Or if you don't know that, I mean, why are you here, to be honest?
I didn't know that. What do you think you're doing?
Disappointing, Johnny.
It's okay. It's before the intro of anything, right? Don't look. It can't just be. Yeah, it is. I'll just answer myself. I love a cold open.
Cold opens are the best, especially.
Sometimes they're really, really effective.
I think EastEnders should have cold opens.
No, they'd be
sometimes. It's like sometimes
giving me ideas.
Sometimes I watched an episode and I'm like, oh, that would have been a good cold open.
There'll be 2 duff-duffs then. Oh, I'm happy with that.
It's happened before when the Queen died. They had a cold open.
Oh, I didn't remember that. Does she die?
Yes, the Queen is.
Oh, you're talking about the Queen, not Linda Carter,
no.
Queen of the Vit.
Okay.
Right, cold opens.
So the nominations are previously on Doctor Who in the Star Beast. Then we have Mavity in Wild Blue Yonder with Isaac Newton. The Toymaker in The Giggle when he's kind of selling the toy. And then obviously, you know, kind of the Doctor talking about Ruby Sunday in the Church of Ruby Road. What do you think was the best?
I think the best. People can't vote for the Star Beast. If you don't know Doctor Who before, why you're here, we love the new fans. So that was one more large of the past, which I loved seeing, but I knew this because I'm a diehard fan. I'm going to say I want it to be Ruby Road because I like when we're introduced to the companion. It was given Rose episode, just a normal. If that's what you're talking about, when she's just living her life, and it was nice seeing the Doctor pop up in her life, whereas it wasn't just conveniently he was there. It was just her life.
I think wasn't the cold open the Doctor talking about the baby being left at the church?
Can't remember.
Well, I would agree anyway.
If that's the case.
I would agree anyway. I still think the Church of Ruby Road is the best cold open. Anyway, bottom place, at 10% is the Star Beast. Then we have 23% Mavity in Wild Blue Yonder. 28% is Ruby Sunday's kind of, you know, the Doctor talking about the baby in Church of Ruby Road. And then 36% of the winning spot is the Toymaker in The Giggle.
Right, okay. I'm happy with that.
Next stories, we have a few different options here. So we have the best story title, and the nominees are Liberation of the Daleks, Destination Skaro, The Star Beast, Wild Blue Yonder, The Giggle, or The Church on Ruby Road. So the best kind of episode title. I think The Church on Ruby Road is the best title.
Liberation of the Daleks.
Huh?
What are the other two? The first ones. What are the first ones?
Liberation of the Daleks was the comic strip which kind of ran throughout this year, and then it led directly into the Children in Need skit, which was Destination Skaro. So they're the things with like official titles this year. What do you think was the best? I still think
I don't mind. The Church on Ruby Road is not the best Doctor Who title. Come on now.
Oh, actually, well,
just because you're obsessed. I mean.
No, yeah, I did. I voted the Star Beast on this. I think that was kind of the strongest title.
Star Beast, Wild Blue Yonder, The Giggle. I don't know what the best. I can't remember what I did. I can't remember. So I'm all for any. Conveniently, I think Destination Skaro sounds really cool. Would you not agree?
That worked. I sonicked you and you were quiet. The hell?
Oh, I didn't even see it light up. Oh, where's my Sonic? Probably in the attic. 'Cause I'm not 13. I actually don't know where it is. I've got a No, I've not got a Sonic. I've got a Sonic screwdriver. It's the best thing I've ever been given. I was like 12. As an actual screwdriver. I still use it to this day.
I have a Sonic Spork.
What?
I got it for my birthday.
I know what it looks like. I know what it is. Yeah. A Spork? Where's the fork part? Oh.
It's like in the
Just
spoon.
a joke. Have you used it yet?
No, not yet. And I also got these. Maybe I should just do a video haul at one point. Okay.
You should.
So, maybe that's for the TikTok. Oh, the results. Yes. So, we're getting sidetracked. Bottom place episode title was The Giggle. Fair enough. It's not really anything that special. That was at 5.3%. Then joint at 10.5 was Destination Skaro and Liberation of the Daleks.
Yeah, maybe not everyone knew as much about them.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that Destination Skaro. I watched that. I didn't know that's what it was called. But I'm a bit thick, so
Fake fan.
it was a very. I actually really liked that. Bit convenient, but I love convenient things.
Third place at 15% was the Star Beast. Then at joint second place, so far our only draw winner is what the hell do I say that for? The Wild Blue Yonder and the Church on Ruby Rose. They're joint winners for that.
Oh, they're joint. That's fine then, because I think I said Wild Blue Yonder, didn't I? I can't remember.
We both got what we wanted.
Well, there you go. Hand in hand.
Perfect.
The Star Beast confused me because I thought, shut up, I thought the Star Beast was the Beast Below. No, the Beast Below. What is that? Is that Amy's episode or the Satan Pit? What am I thinking of?
Satan Pit doesn't even have the beast in it.
Okay, well, it was still a pit. And it's got nothing to do with that. The beast, it was still a beast below the surface. That's what I was confused at. Okay. So, yeah, the Star Beast and the Beast Below confused me a bit, but I get it now. And it could be either way.
Best mysterious character, so kind of the best moment, was the boss, the one who waits, or Mrs. Flood.
It's just Mrs. Flood we get the most of / about. Do you know who I think? Sorry, you did ask me this, but I've just remembered now. You should have put Ruby's mum or the woman in there.
Oh, that's
the woman who dropped the baby off.
Yeah, that's true.
If that's the case, I think that's the most interested, just because you will know I love the companions the most. So I'd be more willing to know, more mysteries with that. Mrs. Flood, we actually see, we get lines.
Yes.
The one who waits and the boss could be the same person, we don't even know. The boss sounds cooler, but is that just because it's called the boss? So I'm happy either way. I can't remember.
I put the one who waits because the meep works for the boss, but the one who waits, even the toy maker was too scared to kind of have a game with. So that to me is the one who's, like the boss is obviously someone who's orchestrating things, but the one who waits is waiting for something. Is he waiting for the doctor? Is he waiting for, like, I don't know, that seems the most ominous one. So anyway, the results were, at bottom place was the boss with 10%. Then second place was at 31% was the one who waits, and in number one with 57.9% is Mrs. Flood.
Ah, that's good.
So then,
I hope it's River. I hope that's River in a different.
I do not want to go down that road again and muddle her timeline even more.
All right, that sounded personal. What's next?
If we see River, I want to see River as she is. Like I don't want to.
Oh yeah, true.
Change
true.
Up.
I can't believe I just. Yeah.
So rude.
Didn't mean to write you off, Alex.
Yeah, so rude. Best 2023 villain. Well, and monster, because the Wraith Warriors are in here too. So the Meep, the Wraith Warriors, or the Wrath Warriors, whatever. The Not Things, which are the things from the Wild Blue Yonder. The Toy Maker, or the Goblins.
The Goblins, practically, I didn't even realise they were humans, right? They're humans. You have to look at behind the scenes footage. Yes. You have to. Amazing. I mean, you can kind of tell. Like, there were some times during that episode I was seeing the arms and thinking, wow, that looks like it, and the head prosthetics must be massive. I think they're the best, from a SFX point of view. I like the Not Things, though. It's a very convenient enemy to have, because it's just a human, another actor. But I don't know, I think they were just the most interesting, and also as an actor's point of view, more fun to do because they could both play these horrible twisted versions of themselves. Cool.
I do think they missed out with an opportunity of having the Doctor not thing like get confused between faces and like switch to one or two old faces every now and then. I think that was a missed opportunity.
Oh yeah, that would have been cool, and then you would have got that multi-Doctor storyline that everyone was gagging for. Nothing wrong with that. Come on then, if we're going to extend it to the companions then, so I can get some Jenna Coleman and Billie Piper. She gets confused as well. Really good theory. I've never heard of that before. Anyway, it didn't happen, so
we cry.
Get over it.
Anyway, it's funny because obviously there was 5 options here. Only 3 got voted for, so 2 of them were completely left out. So 2.6% were the goblins, 31% was the not things, and at a 65.8% lead was the toy maker, which I would have voted for.
Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, good. So I like monsters. I don't like humans.
Yes.
I don't like humans anyway, but I like... Where the Slitheen? Can we bring the Slitheen back, please?
It's just...
I genuinely mean that.
We have another politics...
Don't mock me.
...next season, so maybe... Best 15th Doctor Outfit Award. So the options were the leather jacket and kilt, which is when the snowman falls on him. The Church and Ruby Road outfit, so his kind of main look, and him in the TARDIS at the end. The tailored orange suit and Stetson, or his post-regeneration outfit, where he's just in his pants and his shoes and his shirt. I think his standard outfit looks the best, the kind of one he was in through Ruby Road.
I don't even... When did he wear a tailored orange suit? Well, am I just being thick? Probably the latter.
It was like 2 seconds of screen time. I'm not even kidding.
In what?
Church of Ruby Road.
At the end?
No, towards the beginning.
Let's piece this together. What's the beginning?
Well,
I think I voted for the kilt and the whatever it was. That was it. Just so funny, and also looked really good on him. I've always wanted to wear a kilt. I do really like his brown coat for his normal look, so I don't care again which answer wins.
Bottom place, 2.6% was, probably arguably correct, the post-regeneration outfit. Then we had 18.4% for your favourite, which was the kilt. 28% in second place for the tailored orange suit and Stetson, and then 50% taking the lead was his standard kind of Church and Ruby Road outfit.
What's a Stetson?
A hat, like a cowboy hat.
What is a Stetson? A hat? When did he wear that?
I'll show you after the podcast, because I cannot be asked...
Talk amongst yourselves.
But yeah, so anyway, the next one is one that we will probably have some different opinions on maybe, which is the funniest 2023 moment. The nominees are Donna Noble, I Gave Away My Money. I gave away my money. Then the 15th Doctor, No Trousers, Bioregeneration. The Mavity of the Situation. Again, Shooty on the ladder with Millie and then him kind of running along. The Goblin song, including the 15th Doctor singing. Kate getting slammed against the wall and then Mel being kind of spun and their joint thing. I think that was probably the one that made me laugh the most.
The Kate one.
Yeah, and also Mel, when she's like...
And she goes, I got lucky. Yeah, you did. You didn't get turned into bubbles and die forever. Also, why was she just in the middle of the room?
You just hear her like...
Also, why didn't he do it to Donna as well?
And Tennant's just like... He's just like, Melanie!
I love that scene. I love it. So I wish you put on the meat coming out of the shed to Donna and Sylvie and everyone, and she said, we've got a Martian in the shed, is what I wish you did, but I should have told you to put that on there, but I didn't. That was so funny. That whole bit was so funny. And also really tragic. I said about it before, but like Sylvie literally thinking her daughter could burn up if she saw his hand and he's in the kitchen. Quite traumatic for her. Anyway, Kate getting... That was just it was just random. He was there dancing with her. So I love that spice up your life. I love it, man. Love it.
The bottom place, 2.6%, was the Mavity of the Situation. Then at 7.9% was the 15th Doctor in Trousers. or in no trousers rather. Then 13% was the Goblin song and the Doctor singing. 18% had I Gave Away My Money, Donna Noble. 28% was I'll Give That a Go, Babes. 28% in the... Oh wait, we have another draw winning. So we have that Shooty on the ladder and running on the roof. Also paired with Kate and Mel having their shenanigans with the Trollmaker. So those are the two joint funniest moments. The next ones, we're getting into some more we're getting into extended media territory here. So we have Doomsday or Once and Future. So,
I'm fucking out.
Completely split. 50-50. 50% of people prefer Doomsday, or however you pronounce it. 50% chose Once and Future. I think I would have gone Once and Future, partly because having the other Doctors back was more interesting, but that's just me. Anyway.
Well, how was their Doomsday again? We've already had Doomsday.
It was a character.
Episode.
It was called Dooms's Day.
The
character was called Doom.
I swear Isn't there a Doomsday in DC? No, that's Darkseid.
Anyway.
I swear there is. It's just a very common name, actually. 50% of babies named it nowadays.
The next question was the best big finish from selected list. The options were Daleks, Genesis of Terror, Shades of Fear, The 8th of March, Time War Cass, The Return of Jo Jones, War Master's Solitary Confinement, Once and Future Past Lives, The Ninth Doctor Pioneers, Angels and Demons, The Fourth Doctor Adventures, James Robert McCrimmon, Once and Future, The Martian Invasion of Planetoid 50, River Song, The Orphan Quartet, The Ninth Doctor Adventurers Travel and Hope, Audacity, for your that suits you, In the Black Midwinter, Once and Future, The Union, Once and Future, Time Lord Immemorial, Everywhere and Anywhere, and then the War Master Rogue Encounters. So there's a lot here. I'll be posting these on the Twitter and in the Discord for people to have their own look. I'll just be reading out the top 3. So, in third place, at 18%, we have Daleks, Genesis of Fear. We know we don't. That's a lie. That is a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Lie.
I just lied.
It's lying. There's a lot there.
Wait,
big finish. Yeah, you're right.
That is not a lie, actually. Joint third place, was Daleks, Genesis of Terror, and Everywhere and Anywhere. Joint second place was The Return of Jo Jones, Once and Future Past Lives, and In the Black Midwinter. And then first place was The Ninth Doctor Adventures Pioneers.
In the Black Midwinter. Trying to be clever there.
Probably going to
play on words. Bleak.
Copyright struck now.
The ninth. What, for the old carol sung by pagans?
Yeah, you sound so simple.
Probably, actually. Right. Actually, that was quite... I'll let you have that. Who's the Ninth Doctor? Christopher Eccleston? Yeah! I want to read that one. Listen, whatever. What is it?
Because you can read a big finish. Yeah, it's Listen. It's an audio adventure.
Well, yeah, it can get basically. I read the Harry Potter books through audio. I used to put them on YouTube and speed them up to 2 times in the bath. Maybe that was cheating. Okay, anyway. I still read them.
It's a miracle you're still alive, honestly. Favourite returning character? Donna Noble, Mel, Wilf, Sean, yes. Donna's husband, Sylvia, Donna's mum, or Kate? I think it has to go to Donna.
Yeah, of course, but honourable mention is Sylvie and Kate.
Yeah.
I love seeing Kate. I love Kate Stewart. I think that's just a really good character. And Sylvie just didn't change. What? She was just... She looked like... very gorgeous.
When we... I watched it, with my friend on live viewing. And then the next day I watched it with my family. And everyone was saying, Sylvia literally doesn't look a day older. She looks exactly the same as she did. They said, you can tell Catherine Tate's aged a little bit. Obviously, David Tennant has, slightly. But Sylvia, completely the same. Honestly, so, it was a miracle. I don't know. She's onto something. She's... Whatever Paul McGann's got, she's got.
Who's Paul McGann?
8th Doctor.
Oh.
Anyway, so, joint bottom place is 3 characters, which was Mel... Kate Stewart and Donna's husband. Then we have third place at 7%, 7.9%, so basically 8, was Sylvia. Then second place at 39% was Wilf. And then first place at 44% was Donna.
Yeah, as it should be.
As it should
be. But But let's see if she ever comes back, because we know Rose Temple, whatever, is coming
true.
back.
Donna's
And
probably
if
won't, but the mum could.
Donna probably won't. She probably won't. But oh yeah, would Sylvie come back?
That's what
Sylvia.
I mean. Sylvia
I hope.
Sean, they could both be there.
Oh, I hope.
We know
it's going to be another.
We know, like, the Doctor goes on adventures. For all we know, the Doctor could have taken Donna on one, or they could be abroad somewhere, and she could be showing him Earth in a different light. And then it's just the family there, except the Doctor and Donna. That could work.
Let's hope Let's hope Catherine Tate does some big finishes.
Oh,
Let's hope she has a big finish.
She's already done loads of big finish with Tennant.
She's already. Right, maybe I should have.
Should have done your research, Johnny.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
Anyway, so now we have the YouTube polls, which have thousands of different responses on various things. I'm only going to read out the ones kind of related to the 60th and drwho. So anyway, we asked people to rate the Star Beast out of 10. 4% said 1 to 3, 28% said 4 to 7, and then 68% said 8 to 10.
Oh, good. That was quite hard for my brain to. So 68% said it was above 8.
Yes, it was 8 to 10.
/ above.
Then we had which do you prefer between the 10th Doctor's TARDIS, this is for interiors by the way, or the 14th Doctor's TARDIS. 10th Doctor's
oh my god.
TARDIS had... What do you prefer, by the way, before I show you the results?
Oh, I don't know. 10th. It's got, 10th/9.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes. Well, I can reveal to you the results are at 29% is the 10th Doctor's TARDIS. You're frozen on my screen and this looks so funny. And then the winning place, obviously, at 71% is the 14th Doctor's TARDIS. So it won by a long shot.
Okay, it's still really nice, but nostalgia plays an effect. I actually really like the new one because it's very sleek and clean.
A bit more things in it, and maybe some.
Also, if it's no, I can't be asked.
Moving on then.
What's the word? Wheelchair accessible.
Yes.
Isn't it very steep?
Yeah, some of it is quite steep, but we've seen that he can literally shoot up the bloody hallways to flip out the evil Donna, so maybe he could kind of change how steep certain aspects
I wonder if we'll ever see that again. I hope we see that again. Somehow.
I reckon we could, because I've seen on Twitter people say about how it's now much easier for, obviously, K9 can now come in a lot easier and can go, because, in Classic Who, they had a lot of difficulty of showing him getting in and out, but now, that could be much easier. Also, the Daleks could now much easier come in if they wanted to. So you could have it where a Dalek tries to get in and they flick that again and the Dalek goes out or something. Who knows? Anyway, favourite moment from the Star Beast. The options were the TARDIS reveal, the Doctor Donna unlocked, so when she gets her memories back, the opening scene, so that's kind of, when the Doctor and Donna meet and whatever, the title sequence, or the escape the street battle scene. So that's everything with Meep, the kitchen, escaping the Rathwolliers, all of that. Anyway, bottom was the opening scene, then 1%, then joint 7% places had the title sequence and the escape the street. Second place was Dr. Donna Unlocked, and number 1 place was the TARDIS reveal.
Oh, the TARDIS reveal. Was that in the end of... Oh, of course it was. Yeah, when he was running around like a child.
Yes.
Do you think that was his actual first...
No, it wasn't. They said that he went in it and he instantly said, oh, I want to run around it all. But then he didn't realise how many takes they wanted to do. So the one we saw, he was on like his 7th or 8th run and he was very out of breath. But yeah, that was his idea, to be like, I want to run around. And yeah.
Very sweet. Well, you have to if it's that easy to do.
Exactly. And it's so big compared to his other one. The other one he could only really go around in the console, but this one he'd go everywhere. Anyway, so then the next was another TARDIS head-to-head between, again, the next two kind of best TARDISes, or that the community thinks is the best, was the 12th Doctor's TARDIS versus 14's. I prefer 12's. At the moment.
Wow.
It might change.
They're quite similar in the textures department, quite clinical, clean.
Very similar in the way that you have centre
Metallic.
platform out to the door. Platforms kind of going up in different places, and like it's higher up and it's raised and it's got an underneath and also raised bits above. Like
I need to
structure-wise,
spend.
they're similar.
I need to spend more time with both before I can make that decision, because 12s is the most like alien to me. Was 12s different to Matt's second?
Yeah, it had colour changes. It changed the roundels at the bottom, and then all the bookshelves got added, and then the lights changed colours as well.
I love the bookshelves. I love that. I love that.
I was saying to my friend the other day, we don't necessarily think that Shooty particularly fits his TARDIS. I think Shooty would fit in like the 8th Doctor's TARDIS. Like that would be the more perfect match for him.
Hopefully he gets a new one in his, because apparently he's staying for like 4 series.
I doubt
maybe
anyone, honestly, but it would be interesting to see maybe a Master's TARDIS that's similar to 8th.
It'd be nice if he accumulates different things over the series, so we see it change. Because at the moment he's got the jukebox, which cute, but
yeah, and in concept art, the kind of structures on the TARDIS was meant to have like things attached to them raising up, so they could add that in later on to make it feel a bit more cluttered and busy. And then he could like hang wires down from it and then plug them in. Yeah, so that could work.
It would be cute actually if Ruby brought things into it, because we've never really seen that, like a companion bringing things. I mean, the most I can remember is Billy's iconic purple jacket over the railing that Donna sees or whatnot. Like, what more things like that? It would be just. Do you know what? Why has that never been done, Russell T Downey Jr.? You need one of the girls to come in and leave all her bits and bobs around. If you've had a sister, you know what it's like. And Doctor could be like, "What's this?" Go, "Oh, sorry, straightening my hair."
Well,
and it's
the amount of times the Doctor changes clothes now. He can
clutter. We need clutter.
Yes, we do.
Both of them. Yes, it should be messy. I want messy TARDIS.
Anyway,
that's such a good idea. I should be a writer.
47% of people voted 12s and 53 voted 14, so it's very close. And they're probably going to, over time, the gap will kind of thicken out. Anyway, on to Wild Blue Yonder now. What would you rate the Wild Blue Yonder out of 10? 4% said 1 to 3, 16% said 4 to 7, and 80% said 8 to 10.
Well,
so
8 to 10.
Yes, 8 to 10.
8's nice. It's got to be 8 to 10.
Then it was asked, which is better, the Star Beast or Wild Blue Yonder? 87% of people said Wild Blue Yonder. Then there was a poll which said, do you love Wilf? 98% of people said yes, and some rotten 2% said no. I'm guessing they misclicked.
Maybe that was me, because I don't remember that question. I would never say that. What horrible! Why would you even put that up there?
I know, it's so rude.
Why would you even put that as an option?
What would you rate the giggle out of 10? 3% said 1 to 4, 18% said 4 to 7, and 79% said 8 to 10.
Good.
Then again, so the kind of 60th battle of which is better between all three. 3% said the Star Beast, 29% said Wild Blue Yonder, and 68% said the giggle.
How many said the Star Beast?
3.
3? Oh, it wasn't that. Oh, it's just the. No, it didn't deserve a 3%. But...
Now, this is out of the last 2 generations, so which do you prefer, Power of the Doctor or the Giggle? 91% of people said the Giggle. And then out of RTD's 2 last regenerations, so at the end of time, the Giggle, 43% of people said at the end of time, 57% said the Giggle.
I like Jodie's Tag You're It. Yes, I really like that.
Then there was a battle between the anniversaries. What do you think was better, the 50th anniversary or the 60th? 30% said the 60th and 70% said the 50th anniversary one.
Really?
I was shocked by that as well.
Wow. I need to go back and watch that then, because I don't remember it being amazingly.
I think this kind of included the whole year as well, because obviously the 50th was in cinema, there was mini-sodes, there was all this other stuff going on, which the 60th didn't really do. So
I wish I went to see it in cinema. I think at the time I was like, I don't believe it. Doctor Who's playing in cinema? Yeah, right. I've got GCSEs. Did I have GCSEs 10 years ago?
Then when there was a question which was, does Doctor Who feel different to you? And this doesn't mean in a good or a bad way, it just doesn't feel different. 85% of people said yes, it does. Okay, now, Do you think the 60th anniversary succeeded? 16% said no, but 84% said yes.
Yeah, but what was it succeeding for, Aaron? What was the...
Ask them. They voted, not me.
Ask them. I think it succeeded in bringing back old people and bringing in new people.
Yes.
And that's all you need for a show that continues to grow and learn and develop.
Exactly.
Can't be asked, but...
Then, what would you rate the Church of Ruby Road out of 10? 9% said 1 to 4, 36% said 5 to 7, and 56% in the lead said 8 to 10. Then, which companion opener did you prefer? Now, the options here were Smith & Jones, Partners in Crime, or The Church on Ruby Road. The reason that Rose or The 11th Hour wasn't included in this is because, one, because they're also introducing a new Doctor and dealing with post-regeneration. This didn't do that. We didn't have to go through, oh, the Doctor's waking up. And then the Doctor's like, oh, who am I? It was literally just introducing the companion and merging the two Doctors together. Mm-hmm. So the
neither did Pilot.
Huh?
Sir, neither did Pilot do that.
Well, you see, the reason we didn't do Pilot, actually, Johnny, is because...
Yeah, I want to know.
It. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I quite like Nardal now, actually, upon rewatch. Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
But yeah, so, anyway...
I don't know.
I think the best companion... So this isn't even about best episode, like, kind of, what do you think worked as the best companion opener? I think...
I don't know.
I think it's joint between Partners and Smith. I wouldn't know what to vote between them two, because they both introduce the companions, set up the dynamic, and then send them off. They both do that really well.
Yeah.
Because we still don't know much about what Ruby's kind of like. We know her history. That's been set up. That was good. They've been sent off, but we don't really know why she's running. Like, Martha was leaving because her family was just, mundane, argumentative. She wanted an escape. Donna was just happy to escape the universe as well, her mundane life. But we don't really know why Ruby's necessarily gone off with the Doctor. That's not really been established.
Okay. In that sense, I think Partners in Crime, because she does all of this amazing stuff and then she still reflects on it and says, no, I don't want this. Obviously, at the time, we never knew she'd come back. I think that's very interesting that someone would... And it really speaks about her going forward, because it's interesting to see someone do all these things and have this opportunity, because he does invite her, doesn't he, or not?
Yeah, and then Partners in Crime, which is when she joins him, and then we see... We see, like, the family bit in Partners in Crime, which is good, because you have, like you said, no, but even what you said is true. It's like, in Partners in Crime...
I've done it wrong.
You see her going off, investigating adipose when she comes home, and it's mundane.
I've done it wrong. I was thinking of Runaway Bride.
Of course you are. You're always stupid.
Why can't that be a companion opener? That's the companion opener, in my mind.
But it is, but you don't deal with the... Why is it setting up she's going with the Doctor? That's not set up there. So that's what the companion opener needs to do.
In that case, Partners in Crime.
I would.
So I didn't really change.
Anyway, bottom place was 15% Church on Ruby Road. Then second place was Smith & Jones at 23%, and top place 61 Partners in Crime.
Good.
And I'm pretty sure, I will double check, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, that is it. That is all of the polls we have. The Whoniverse 2023 awards. There are other polls on the channel if you go and look through, by the way, and there's loads of comments of people giving their reasonings for why they voted certain things. So if you're wanting to see Wilf responses, then probably go and check that out. Yeah.
It's been a year. It's been a year. It's been a month, because it all happened at the end of 2023.
Yes, it did. But
so I can't really say it's been a year.
We did have lots of big finish in that polls as well, and which have been all throughout the year. So some of it has been yearly. And the comic. But yeah, it's been next year. This podcast will be properly launched, coming out weekly. We're not sure when it's going to start rolling out completely weekly. We're finding our feet. It might be bi-weekly, but keep tuned on the channel, because it is going to be a regular thing. Also, there's a Discord and a survey link down below for you to give us questions about the next thing which we're going to be talking about, which will be our Church on Ruby Road review and all of the kind of Christmas specials rankings. I guess we'll review Church Ruby Road and then place where we think the Christmas specials would go. And you can.
I can't wait to talk about Church on Ruby Road. I can't. I want to see if people's opinions change on it, because mine has. I'm such a flaky person. I watched it and I thought, didn't like that. And then I watched the Goblin song when they sing, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Exactly, I think I'm obsessed. I can't believe she's 19, man. What am I doing?
Pedo.
He's not. I love that. I can't wait for another best friend duo. We're never gonna have either of them fancy each other in this series. Take my word for it. So it's going to be fresh. It's going to be unique. It's going to be more like, and the fact they're younger. We've had two best friends of that age, him and Donna, David Tennant's age, and now we're having two younger best friends. And I remember in their interviews together, they were like, if we were at school together as actors, as humans, if we were at school together, we would have been caused. That makes sense. We would have caused so much trouble. Put your Sonic. He's got two. I so much prefer. I love. Can you bring it up? Can you make it pop up? Yeah. For the people not watching it, it's for the people not watching. Who are you? It's It can move. Oh, that one can move up as well. Can't remember that. Am I thick? Okay. Do you want to speak?
No.
Do you know what though? The new Sonic.
Oh,
why was he like? We'll talk about it in the review. But why was he using a torch in that lit tunnel crawl space? Lit, as in lit, well lit, good light, not lit as in going up.
14 Sonics for 15s.
We'll have to find out if we can sing the Goblin song in the review, because I'm obsessed.
I can put it with my Spice Up My Life dance scene in my review for the giggle.
Please do. I just love it. I can see you're having a fun day. Just stop it now. If they said to me, Johnny, you're the new companion, and you've got a song, and I've got a song, say less. When do we start? I'll be like Robert Downey Jr. Tell me when.
So, anyway, like we said, it's been a year on Doctor Who, and next year it's going to be even bigger because we have a full season coming out. We have another Christmas special. We'll probably get a proper official spin-off announcement, maybe even a trailer or some posters or some proper images. Obviously, we'll have more stuff going on Disney Plus and iPlayer. Probably we'll be getting, hopefully, more merch. Probably a 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Hopefully, some figures for them as well. Loads more DVDs, loads more magazines. Again, next, whenever the January release comes out, we'll be going that. So if you have today's issue or December issue, put your answers down below and then we'll see them. Also, we have podcasts coming out. There's also many Stenders podcasts that we do if you watch that too. Poll in the description, Discord in the description.
If you watch that.
New Year, Merry Christmas, subscribe, watch on Spotify if I've been bothered to put this up there yet, and see you later.
Goodbye. What he said. Okay, I don't have my Sonic to shove in the camera, so
Shove your
I have
ass.
some. Right.